Hello and welcome back to episode 13 of this Arsenal career mode. We're going to stick this one underway with the game against Everton. Burton Leno starts in goal. That trusty back line at the moment of Upamecano and Callum Chambers. Kieran Tierney and Bellerin on the wings. Guendouzi and Torreira holding. Pepe, Lamar with Aubameyang and Lacazette. At the minute we are cruising with this side. They can't start winning games. I think we're on 3 clean sheets in a row potentially in the Premier League. I'm not too sure on that, but Jordan Pickford starts for Everton. Luca Digne at the back, Yerry Mina, Richarlison, Gomez, Sigurdsson and Iwobi. Then up front, Moise Kean and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a hard one, but certainly a winnable one. Obviously, we kind of got really frustrated at the game against Everton at Goodison, where we ended up losing 2-0. They just shut us out completely. I was hoping for a much better performance today, and off the back of some good runs in terms of form, I was expecting that, to be honest. And Aubameyang wins a free kick early on here. Some good movement. Couldn't keep up with him, had to bring him down, and he will stand over the free kick. It's a bit of a tight angle, one he could manage though if he puts it on target well enough. Aubameyang up and over the wall and just off the crossbar. That's unlucky from the Gambanian. Aubameyang again, brilliant turn and a good finish, and we go 1-0 up, and that's exactly what we need. We need an early start against Everton, settle the nerves, because we did essentially get shut out of the game when we went to Goodison, and I wanted some revenge today. We needed it. We need to climb up the table, distance ourselves from Everton and keep track with the likes of United, Wolves, Chelsea, etc. I think we are 7-8 points off top 4 now, which is a huge difference to say we were almost 14 points off at the start of January. But Aubameyang scores again. He's in such good form at the moment, and he continues that against Everton today. Moving on, Everton came forward looking for an equaliser. Good header, comfortable stop for Leno though. They come forward again. Pepe now on the wing, up against Luca Digne, cuts inside of him, looks to go on the outside again. Lovely little stop and turn, shoots on his weaker foot and finds the back of the net, and that man again scores. Pepe has been phenomenal in front of goal as of recent, and he scores again, and he is having a wonderful time here at Arsenal at the moment. He's certainly picked up his game ever since, God knows, about December, January time. He's been brilliant, and he scores on his weaker foot this time, just wrapping it around Jordan Pickford and into the back of the net. Jordan Pickford, known for being quite little when it comes to being in goal, and he's been exposed for that today, and the Ivorian makes it 2-0 and gets his 10th goal in the Premier League, so hitting the 10 mark, as a couple of others have done. Aubameyang, I don't know about Lacazette, but Aubameyang cuts inside here, does well. Looks to let off to Lacazette, who plays in Luca Torreira. Beautiful pass and a good finish from Torreira. He gets his first goal in the Premier League and puts this game beyond any doubt. You would think 3-0 before the halfway point, and Everton don't know what to do. As I mentioned, we beat Southampton 5-0 before. We beat Sheffield 5-0 before. Could this potentially be another 5-0 winner? We'll have to wait and see in the second half, see if we come out with the same performance. But Aubameyang does well, lays it into Lacazette, who's the king of assists at the moment, plays to Torreira, and Torreira's never going to miss that. It's his first goal in the Premier League this season, and he's another one that's improved massively, and I think the whole squad as a whole has improved in general. Lacazette came forward just before the half, and he couldn't quite beat Pickford at his near post there, and at half time we go in winning 3-0, and Upamecano has certainly helped out at the back defensively, hence the clean sheets. But I think on the whole, as a squad, we've improved massively with the sale of Ozil. A good chance there denied by Pickford. Pepe come forward again, looking to get round. Brilliant skill, gets his shot off, good save, and Aubameyang couldn't follow it up. And they come forward again and again and again. Torreira, his effort was poor there. He should have done better with that, but we'll get another opportunity. Torreira into Lacazette, who will look for a potential cross. Might have to take it himself here. Good save again at the near post, and we come forward again. Aubameyang now, good turn, good save from Pickford, who's keeping Everton from embarrassment. Pepe, lovely bit of skill, looking for the opening, finds it, beautiful finish into that top corner, absolutely blasts it, but with a bit of finesse to it as well. And Pepe gets his second of the game, puts us up at 4-0, and Everton do not know what to do. They've been absolutely spun by Arsenal at the Emirates today. Lovely work from Pepe, finds the top. Oh, look at that, that is a fantastic finish from Pepe, and like I say, he's going from strength to strength, and he has every potential in the world to to go on and become one of the best players in the world should he keep playing like this. And he gets his 11th for the season and puts us up 4-0 in the 69th minute. We've come forward again, lovely little passing play. Aubameyang looking to turn inside and out, needs another option really. He'll drag it back, completely left open in the middle. Everton just gave up. Aubameyang running through on goal, never going to miss an opportunity when he has the whole goal to aim at. Pickford couldn't get down to it, and we go on to score 5 as we've done before against the likes of Sheffield and who else do we beat 5-0? Southampton. But we've gone on to win 5-0 against Sheffield today, against Everton today. It's a bit of nice revenge after they beat us 2-0, which we should have really done better in. And we're proving that we are a world-class side, and we just need a bit more time and a bit more effort, and we can get there. Aubameyang gets his 14th for the season, and he's really picked up as the season's gone on, as well as Pepe, as a lot of players have. As I was mentioning earlier, the departure of Ozil has definitely helped, I think, bring everyone together and lift the dressing room. We had the second leg of the Europa League up next. Again, we went with the rotated side to try and save our players for the upcoming Carabao Cup final, which will be a live episode, our first live episode of this series. Galatasaray looking to strike first. They needed a lot of goals today. They needed 4 minimum, and they were looking to try and get that. It was all them at the start of the half. A good effort down here. David Luiz clears, and then this corner is ridiculous. Maitland-Niles, you'll see in a minute, it's bouncing around. Maitland-Niles clears off the line and clears off the line again. It's brilliant defending from Maitland-Niles. Keeper's in this one, but the ball comes in just before half time. David Luiz doesn't get there, and Falcao, who's been so dangerous against us in both ties, scores again. He's an interesting stat actually. He's only scored against us in this Europa League competition. But he scored in both legs now. It's a good header. David Luiz loses his man. I have to say, I think if Upamecano starts, he is not losing track of his man there and conceding a goal. Upamecano hasn't conceded a goal since being here at Arsenal, and long may that continue with the Carabao Cup up next and a lot of tough Premier League games coming up. Martinelli, though, lovely little spin just before the end of the half, and Gabriel Martinelli brings us back level 1-0. Although we're pretty much through regardless, I can't see Galatasaray scoring 4 goals. It's nice to come away with wins and keep a good run of form going. So by putting us at level, it gives us a good opportunity to do that in the second half. Brilliant work from Martinelli. He spins in and then spins out. Lovely little finish into the far corner as well. Puts us level just at the halfway point. It's his second goal in the Europa League after scoring in the first leg as well. And he's starting to come good, as is everyone else. I can't keep praising everyone enough at the moment. David Luiz, though, not been great today at all, and he gives away a foul here in the 54th, which gives Falcao an opportunity to get a second of the game and get Galatasaray a little bit closer to the dream of pulling off an incredible comeback, which is caught quite comfortably by Leno. But again, Galatasaray knocking on our door. They weren't stopping. Lemina into Falcao, Falcao back to Lemina, and an absolute calamitous effort at the back. It's David Luiz at fault again, you have to say, and I suppose he tries his absolute best here to clear it. I don't know what else he could have done. You'll see from the replay in a second, it was a bit fast in reality, but it comes in here. David Luiz blocks the cross, but into the path of Leno, who's already trying to make the save, and it falls perfectly to Falcao. He gets his second of the game, and as I said, he's now scored 3 goals in the Europa League, and they've all been against us. So Falcao, a difficult man to keep a hold of for this Arsenal defence. We make 3 changes just to try and liven things up and get a bit of a win. Also, why not give some of these players a go when we're already pretty much through. But Galatasaray come forward again. It was looking to start a little bit shaky. Leno makes a save there, and then in the final minutes, played into Martinelli. Good turn, good finish, and we managed to nick a point at the end of this game. We scored at the end of the first half. We scored again at the end of the 90th, and it's Martinelli both times. It's 6-3 on aggregate. It's 2-2 in the game, and we'll take a draw, because at the end of the day, if we can keep a run of form where we haven't lost, that's much better than like we could have lost this leg. Is my point. We could have lost this leg and it wouldn't have mattered. But the fact that we wanted to get something out of it is important to me, and Martinelli has done fantastically today, and he's had a really good month actually, particularly in the Europa League, as we draw 2-2 and Galatasaray are knocked out of the competition, and we'll be going forward in the next episode. As for goal of the month, it is the end of the month, so goal of the month I've given it to Pepe against Everton. Lovely little turn, good dribbling, picks his spot, and that's a class finish into the top corner. no chance for Jordan Pickford. It's a wonderful effort from Pepe, and I think he deserves goal of the month this time around. As for player of the month, I did go for Martinelli. He didn't play in every game, of course, but I thought he was brilliant in the games he did play in, particularly in this Galatasaray game, scoring in both halves to get us a point in that game. But he was fantastic in the first leg, and I think he played against whoever we played at the start of the month. So yeah,